The Book of Eli Frankly. What's going on, everybody? How y'all doing? This is Eli Frankly. I'm here with you. Of course, my whole agenda is world peace. You guys can find me, Eli Frankly, on Facebook. I'm back on YouTube, Instagram, so look out for me because I'm going to have a lot of things to talk about in this season. And in this time. So right now, I want to address the topic of craziness because we have a lot of insanity going on today, you guys. A lot. And it needs to be addressed, okay? And yes, you do. You have two different types of crazy. So the first type of crazy is the person who does something continually, and this is in the effort to perfect their gift, their craft, or whatever they're doing. So they do it over and over and over and over again until they reap the results that they're looking for, and they still continually practice and do it and do it and do it and do it. And a lot of people that they consider gurus, or a lot of people that they consider, successful in their field, are basically considered crazy about that specific subject, title, or whatever they're doing. Okay. So that is the crazy that breeds success. Then you have the cuckoo, the other type of crazy, okay? And this is the crazy that breeds failure, because these are the people who do not want to live in their truth. Now, I'm also going to be talking about a specific family member that did this, and this is, I'm going to be open about some of the life experiences that I had with you guys, or have, been having in my life, because this is who I am and this is what made me. And I feel like if, people want me to consider them honest or say that they're honest, is because, they were actually honest people in my life. So if you're not, or anything like that, that has nothing, I feel like the role you played in my life really kind of had nothing to do with me and everything to do with you at the end of the day. That's how I feel, because I'm going to be, me regardless. So anyways, we're talking about the type of crazy person that is delusional. And this is, I'm not going to say no names because this ain't to make no point. This is to make a difference. This family member had a problem with his own brother and hated his brother. And his brother passed away. Some say he might have had something to do with it. And behind the scenes, and to people in his family, he was basically mad that people was going to get this man a funeral. He did not want a funeral for this man. And he was placed in a position where he had a choice whether he wanted to cremate his brother or give his brother a proper burial. And he didn't choose to give his brother a proper burial. He wanted to cremate his brother because he wanted to see his brother burn. That's how much he really hated this man. And then turned around and lost this man's ashes and told his children. And I don't know why his children was allowed to continually be a part of this man's life, or this man was able to be a part of his kid's life after everybody know exactly how he felt about this man. Why would you allow this man to be around his kids when he hated their father and got the father burned, to ashes, and then turned around and lost the ashes, and then told the kids about it, and then you continually allow, but that's another story, because that's what I mean. So anyways, this is where it becomes even more crazy and delusional. This same person turns around and makes a music video of the man that he hated and called it a tribute. So in front of people, he all on Facebook behind the keys, pressing the keys, acting as if he loved this man, trying to get the clout and the attention that this man had, but the whole time secretly hated this man in private and in public. So now he's delusional because he's two people. He's one person in the public eye, which is a loving, caring brother, that misses his brother, but in private, he really hated his brother, despised his brother, but he really wanted to be his brother at the end of the day and couldn't do it. Couldn't do it, y'all. These are people that's delusional. You got people living two lives. So that means if you live in a life where you don't want the public and you don't want people to know about that, you want them to, you present yourself this way, but in reality you feel and you really are another way. You delusional. And you need to do inner work, because these are the holdups to society, y'all. And we got a lot of people walking in delusions. His corporate is somebody, the guy that I'm talking about, the family, his corporate, the one he walking around with, it's only one person that was in a music video with him, and that's another murderer. This person riding around, she done killed her own mama. These two murderers in the music video. You see what I'm saying? But in the public eye, she want to look like she a loving daughter. She don't want the public to know that she was an addict, trying to get a fix. You see what I'm saying? This is real life, y'all. Y'all better wake up and see the plots and schemes that people have. Because in the public eye, people, they're telling people, oh, don't listen to Eli. Eli crazy. Don't listen to Eli. Eli this, Eli that. But in all reality, Eli the only one telling the truth. And it's the fact that the truth is so unbelievable sometimes, people really don't know which way to go. Because we got people going to great extremes and great extents to live a lie, y'all. People get mad. People want to take you out over their craziness, over their delusional states, y'all. Y'all, we got to wake up as a people. So, that's why this portion or this specific video is going to be called The Craziness of People. And it's two different types of crazy. Like I said, the crazy that I was just talking about right now, that's the crazy that breeds straight failure. Because the energy you putting out, you got to get it back. Everything. And every day I wake up and I call all my energy back to me. And I make sure that I'm putting out good energies every single day. Because that's what I want coming to me. That's what I want my karma to be, is good. So, if you are crazy, number 2, and not crazy number 1, stop what you're doing. Because you're walking in the opposite direction. And guess what? One day, you're going to hit a standstill. And you're going to have a choice to make. Either you're going to go over the bridge, or you're going to turn around and have to walk the opposite direction. But there's no shortcuts in life. So do not be crazy number 2, where you is delusional. You walking around, you lying to people, you manipulating people, trying to cheat people, scheme, and live double lives, and be one way this day, be another way on Facebook, be another person on Instagram, you another person on Twitter, another person on TikTok. And everybody like, but I know this man in real life. Ain't none of this stuff that he presenting real. You see what I'm saying? Man, the delusions that we got to deal with today in society. For what? Why not keep it real? Because when you keep it real, you could just go on. You 10 toes down. That means every step you make is a solid step, and you could go forward. You don't got to go back to redo that step. So when you moving backwards, and this is why I'm trying to get us to see in society, why we need to be doing the right thing. So when we move forward, it's an actual step forward and not a step back. So I'm trying to get to a point where I'm responsible, enough in every area, every aspect in my life. Not saying that I'm not there, but I could always be working to get better, where I'm responsible for every area and all the spaces that I take up in my life. And it's all good energy everywhere. So if you got to be removed for me to do that out of my life, then so be it. Okay? So, yeah. So like I said, everybody, I love everybody. if you are gonna be crazy, let it be the craziness that breeds success and not the craziness that breeds failure. You know, let's stop this narcissistic society by calling out their ways. And this channel is going to do a lot of that. This channel is going to expose a lot of actions. This channel is going to talk about a lot of things. I'm going to be open about some of the situations that I've been through in my life. I'm going to try my best not to do any name calling, you know, but I really do feel like I am divinely protected. So it's like, if I do call a name or two or whatever it is, what it is, because come on now, let's be honest. What you gonna do about it? So yeah, that's where I'm at. And I love everybody. And like I said, world peace. And I'm trying to get there. You know, we got a long way to go. A long way to go. A long way to go. Is it possible? Is it attainable? It surely is. But it's a lot of things that we as a people going to have to talk about first. And we're going to have to put on the table to do that. I love you. Eli Franklin.